This is a video on learning the major scale. First of all, we need to talk about different types of steps. A step is, taking right foot to the left foot, that's a step. Or from the left foot to the right foot, that's a step. Okay, from one finger to the next finger is a step. Okay, but there are different types of steps on the piano. But there's only two different types of steps. One is the half step, which there's nothing in between. It's the very next key. In this case, a white note to a white note. But a half step also is a white note to a black note. Nothing in between is a half step. That is not a half step because there's a black note in between. This is a half step. Nothing in between. Half step. Half step. I would suggest you stop this video for just a little bit and play several of the half steps all over the piano. Right hand and left hand. Going up, going down. Going down. Going up. Going up. And then the right hand. Get really acquainted with the fact that a half step is the very next key, skipping no keys, either white or black. This is not a half step, for example. That is. Whenever you skip a note, whether it's a white note or whether it's a black note, that is not a half step. That's a whole step. A whole step skips a key because a whole step is made up of two half steps. That's half step, another half step makes that whole step. Half step makes that whole step. Okay? Half step, whole step. There's your whole step. One key in between because it's made up of two half steps. Whole step. A half step, then another half step. Those two half steps makes up that whole step. Okay. So, now, you can play half steps, you can play whole steps. Half step, whole step. Improvise a little bit with these half steps and whole steps. Various places of the piano with right hand and left hand. This can be very valuable as a drill. Half step, whole step. Half step. Half step. Whole step coming up. Anywhere, just play a key and then play either a half step or a whole step. But know exactly what you're doing. Don't say, oh, I'm going to play a half step and then play a whole step. Half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, half step, whole step. Get well acquainted with half steps and whole steps. The major scale is made up of whole steps and half steps. So the C major scale, for example, 1 to 2 is going to be a whole step, 2 halves. 2 to 3 is going to be a whole step, half step and whole step, key in between. Key in between each of these steps. 1 to 2 has that in between, 2 to 3 has that in between, plus 2 halves makes the whole. 3 to 4 is going to be a half step. Okay? 1 to 2 whole step, 2 to 3 is whole step, 3 to 4 is a half step, and 4 to 5 is another whole step. 2 halves makes that whole. Whole step, half step, whole step. Coming down, whole step, half step, whole step, left hand. Whole step, skips the black key. 2 halves makes the next whole. Now the half step, well that's just normally a half step. There's nothing in between there, so that is a half step. So you have this pattern, whole step, half step, whole step. With your fingers, whole step, half step, whole step. You can do it this way if you want. Left hand, whole step, half step, whole step. Visually maybe that way, okay? Same thing here. Whatever. So practice that on C major. Whole step, half step, whole step. Coming down from there, down the whole step, then a half step, 4 to 3, 3 to 4 going up, 4 to 3 going down. Either way, it's a half step. Then a whole step, 3 to 2, then a whole step, 2 to 1. Whole, half, whole. Down a whole, half, whole. Take it to another key. Any key, white key. Let's start with the white keys. Whole step, skip the black. Whole step, skip the black. Half step, oh, that's okay. And whole step, skip the black. When I say skip the black, it means that you're going to be playing 2 half steps when you skip a black key. So the G major scale, like the C major scale, has no black keys. Whole step, half step, whole step. F major, whole step, half step. This won't do because that's a whole step. Half step, you got to lower the B to B flat, and then B flat to C is a whole step. So otherwise you would have a whole step there, then a half step here, which neither one is right. So this whole step would be correct. 2 to 3 would be a whole step, that's correct. 3 to 4 would should be a half step, but if you don't play it correctly, it makes it a whole step. Then 4 to 5 should be a whole step, but you didn't get that B flat in there, so that's a half step. So that's just completely wrong. So whole step, half step. Now then you've got a whole step. So making that B flat not only makes this half step, but it makes this whole step here. Half step and whole step. Coming down, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Play your major scale on all white keys, all of them, any of them. B, whole step, half step. Now move in for the whole step here because you're going to an F sharp, or this way. Just move in a little bit. It's the same pattern. Whole step, half step, whole step coming down. Half step, whole step, whole step. So 4 to 5 to 5 to 4, back and forth. Going up from 4 to 5, whole step, coming down 5 to 4, same whole step. Then your half step, whole step, whole step. Then work the black keys. Whole step, half step, whole step. Coming down, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. A flat, whole step, skip the white key, 2 halves, half step, whole step. Okay, and that's about it. Play all of your major scales from any and all white keys. Play your major scale from any and all from any or all of the black keys. Get well acquainted with these major scales. They are built with that 1 half step between 3 and 4, and the rest are all whole steps, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 4 to 5. Coming down, 5 to 4 is a whole step, 4 to 3 is a half step, then 3 to 2 and 2 to 1 are both whole steps. So work with this and work with it and get acquainted with every single major scale on every single white key and on every single black key. That takes a little bit of practice. And at first you'll have to really think about it. Then pretty soon you get acquainted with these major scales and you do them with less thinking. And when you can do them just naturally, normally, without thinking very much about them, you have arrived at the beginning of improvisation and the beginning of understanding the language of music. When you play these various major scales around on the keyboard, the white notes and the black keys, you're just making your choice as to what scale you're going to be playing. And that's basically improvisation, and we'll be taking that up later on in this first ebook here that we're working on. Your first job, though, is the major scale on all white keys and all black keys. Get them so that you know them and can do them easily. So have some fun with it, and then we'll go on to the next video. Bye-bye.